Welcome to yet another video. Today we are gonna be making breakfast. I'm gonna be just preparing my daily driver, so it's gonna be coffee and toasts. And we're gonna start by making some delicious cup of coffee. We're gonna measure first 15 grams of coffee. That's too much. That's too little. Alright. 15 grams of coffee it is. Now we're gonna be pouring that onto the grinder and we're gonna be measuring another 15 grams of coffee. Now we're gonna be watering down the coffee that it's on the grinder. And we are going to be putting the second batch. And now it's time to grind. So we've got ourselves some beautiful grind coffee. It's at medium grind level, not too fine, not too coarse. We are going to be using a moka pot, so you don't want it not too fine. This is not espresso salt. So now we are going to be putting the coffee inside of the moka pot. And we're gonna try not to burn ourselves when we bring the water over here. Right. We're done. So that's the water. Now we just put the coffee inside here. Few more types. Alright. Now we put the filter in here. Alright, that's good. Make sure that all the coffee is in there. And now we just have to release this bit over here and all the coffee will go downstairs. Into the pot it is. There it goes. So now all of the coffee is inside of the moka pot and I'm burning my hand. Don't do that. Alright. Let's prepare the moka pot. And these will go onto the stove. Alright, the stove is burning. And our coffee should be ready in a couple minutes. There it is. So, next step will be to make the toasts. And to do that, we're gonna grab a plate. Okay. On our plate, we are gonna cut the bread. So, there it is. This is just like cornbread. So it's cornbread with sunflower seeds. we are not gonna be eating it all. So this will be worth of 5 days more or less. 5 days worth of milk. Alright. That goes there. This one goes here. As you can see, like my measures are pretty lax. Like a handful of bread. Handful of bread. Alright, we're gonna be saving the rest for another day. Just make sure that we clean as we go. We're gonna cut the bread in half. And here it is. This will be our two beautiful toasts. Right. Now I want to cut this one just a bit on the back so that I can put it onto the toaster without any issues. Right. It's broken in half, but that's fine. But that's fine. We'll eat it either way. Alright. So that was that. Coffee's ready. So the coffee is already ready. I just missed when it started boiling, but that should be fine. You should be able to see the moist with the vapor coming out of it. Can do a decent salt. Just put in the coffee. Right, so that's all of the coffee out. I think that I just took it too early from the stove. I'm just gonna leave it over here. We'll see if we get some more coffee down the line. Alright, so let's put the coffee aside. And we are gonna focus on the toasts. So this over here is my toaster. It's a bit of a fancy toaster, like it's probably not the usual. But it makes some wonderful toasts. So we're gonna put our toasts over here. Right. So there are our toasts on the toaster. Now we just close it. Make sure everything's fine, so you can see the oven. And now we will get some wonderful music. So let's leave that making the toast. Hope I don't end up with no iPad at the end of the video. That would be unfortunate. Alright, so toasts are being made. And we can just enjoy some bread in the meantime. The toasts are almost ready, and you should be able to start to see some vapor coming out of the toaster. And for now, like the whole kitchen smells of those. That's probably one of the best parts of the toaster. Like the toaster itself makes awesome toasts, but just the smell of the bread in the morning, that's the best part, by far. Okay. Toasts are ready, toasts are ready. Let's just appreciate the wonderful stream. I don't know if you can actually see. Yeah, it's a bit too faint. And it's also like gonna start like so let's open the toaster. And here we have our wonderful toast, our wonderful toast. I mean, that's just a treat. A complete treat. We got our toasts and they are fluffy already. That's just amazing. And now what we are going to do is to prepare some condiments for the toasts. These are the toppings that we are going to be using for today's toast. So we are going to be using some tomatoes. First of all, just cut them in halves. We can put like a couple halves on the toast. This is just to give the toast some different bits of flavor. I have started using the tomatoes in the mornings fairly recently, but I've just used other kinds of vegetables, like maybe avocado or maybe nothing at all. Yeah. We are also gonna be using some cottage cheese. Alright, so that's good enough. So we are gonna be using some roasted ham. Now let's open it. So this is our roasted ham. Now we are gonna just be taking one of these bad boys and we are gonna be putting it over the toast. And for the rest of them, what we want to be doing is to instead of storing them on the regular package, we are gonna just be putting them in here. I got these things on Amazon. So it was the wood and the glass that goes on top. It was one thing, and the plates were another. I just had to buy the plates just because I didn't want to be putting like the meat and everything on top of the wood. Like that would be fine for a presentation dish, but for an storage dish, I just wasn't feeling like that was the right thing to do. So I bought the plates, and the plates were awesome, but the wood in here was just like a bit of low quality wood. But what I did was to just sand them. So I bought some sandpaper and I just kept sanding the wood around. It honestly like didn't even took that long. Like maybe to sand all of them, like it was 1 hour and a half, let's say. And the final results are awesome. Like now the wood's smooth and it's like levels of quality above what it was. Let's also grab some high protein cheese. Let's try to open the package. Right. So we are gonna be using 2 of these bad boys. Let's actually put them to the side for now. We'll be putting the cheese on top of the chicken, just to have some variety of colors on the plate. And for the rest of the cheese, I can just stack it on top and put it over here. And that will be stored and preserved for our next meal. Let's just take the paper out so that it looks a bit better. There it is. Finally, our chicken breasts. Whoa. You see, like, this is why you want to have this type of all the storage containers. Like, if your bag doesn't break at all, then it's fine, like you can keep reusing it. But now it's just ugly to use, just unhealthy to store it like this way. I used to just wrap it on film paper, like transparent plastic paper, but that was just not good enough, and it was also like not looking good. So if you were to get like some of these containers, like, that's a more enjoyable experience, especially if you eat this type of meat like every day, or if you prepare a breakfast like this every day, but you want to start your day like with positive emotions and not thinking about the plastic wrap that is broken or whatever. So yeah, now we're gonna be putting our chicken. Let's actually sift this so that you can see. We're gonna be putting our chicken here. Right. And it's also like a better way to store it, I think, like, just because you can control the moisture that it's in there. Like, usually in the packets there's some water left from when it was packaged, so you can see like there's some water in there, and that's fine. But once it's open, you want to get that water removed, and you can just easily do that by changing the container that you're using to store your things. So this will be today's breakfast. Let's now go and prepare the living room to enjoy our breakfast there. Here we have our final results. So breakfast looks nice. Coffee should be warm by now, so we can taste it. It's a good cup of coffee. Hope you have enjoyed the video. As I said, like, this is my usual morning routine, like just waking up, having a shower, then going to the kitchen, making breakfast. I usually like get woken up by just making breakfast rather than by the coffee or anything else. And it's a nice day, a nice way to start the day. Like, you have something decent to eat. Like, if you are skipping breakfast, please don't do that. Hope you have gotten some ideas on how to store maybe some things on the fridge, like using the glass cups, or just about how to make a breakfast, or maybe you were interested on seeing the toaster. Now you have. Hope you have liked the video. Please like and subscribe. I'm a YouTuber now. So yeah, see you on the next one. Bye.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Click the subscribe button, like and subscribe.